Colleen Kelly is host of Family Travel, and Colleen is joining us today on The Gist. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Colleen.
Well, thanks for having me. I love your show.
How did you get involved in finding family-friendly travel options?
You know, I went looking for something that didn't exist. I'm a mom with kids. I have a business partner as well, and she has 3 kids. And we wanted to find out about great family travel destinations and tips, but there wasn't a show out there, so we created one.
What are some of your favorite destinations for kids and why?
You know what? For the show, we had 13 episodes, and I can tell you that some of my favorite places were the unexpected. So one of the places we went to was LA, and I didn't know LA was so family friendly, but not only do they have the whole Hollywood glitz thing, which is my daughter loves, but they have Universal Studios, and then they also have a ton of museums, which as a parent, I love when my kids can learn when they're on vacation, but they don't realize they're learning. You know, they're kind of doing these interactive exhibits. They had the California Science Center, and they had the Spatial Endeavor there, which I loved as a parent. But they also had interactive things for kids to do, which I thought was fascinating because they're learning, which is great, right?
Now, you were talking about museums, and of course, all of this costs money. What are your trips for traveling on a budget and with kids? How do you manage that?
You know, as a mom, I mean, I'm always looking for budget travel because it's when you've got 4 of you or 6 of you, tickets add up. One of the things I love as a tip is to go to the local Convention and Visitors Bureau's website. So for instance, LA, like I just mentioned, they've got 100 free things to do in LA on their website, which is amazing because it's a big city. So I always look for that. One of the cities we went to is Collen, Michigan, which is a really smaller town, but they always have package deals. And if you just look on the website of the local tourism bureau, that's always helpful. And then the other thing is to look for, like I said, packages with hotels, because a lot of hotels on their website have these packages and they include tickets to things, and that really adds up. Or sometimes they have free parking. So that's a couple good budget-friendly ways. Just look for free things.
What are some other resources for family travel that you discovered while researching for your show?
You know, I think just try to think outside the box. So a lot of people just go to the beach, which is great, but then try to build other things into your, unexpected things. So, like there's this one place in New Orleans where they've got a bug museum. I mean, that was not expected. It's called the Audubon Institute, and you can actually go and sit with a bug chef, and there are such a things as a bug chef, and you can actually cook bugs and eat them. So, and I actually ate a bug on the show, which I didn't think I'd do, but I did. So I think that's always a great thing to learn is not just go for the typical thing you think you're going to do in that city, but do a little research and find out something totally different. I think that makes for great memories too.
I don't think I'd be brave enough to cook bugs, but thinking outside the box is always a good idea. How can you keep kids occupied and avoid the "are we there yet"?
I think because I have kids, I finally realized, okay, this is how you have to do it. For me, especially the road trips, which can sometimes be long, and like you just said, they're saying, are you there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I kind of let them go as long as I can, and then I have a little basket hidden with games they've never seen before, or crayons they've never seen, or coloring books, something that's new to them, which is really helpful because, especially when you've got siblings, they can start fighting, and I always try to avoid that. So that's one tip that I have. And then the other tip I have for actually parents flying is, when they tell you to board early with the child, especially if you have a 2-year-old child, what I tell parents to do is have one parent board and bring all the luggage on board so that 2-year-old can be out running as much as they can before they get on a confined airplane, and then have the other parent come in last minute. So this way you're all settled with the one parent, but the 2-year-old has that last little bit of running around and can sit on the plane hopefully for another few more hours.
Where can people learn more about you and get more information on family travel?
So Family Travel with Colleen Kelly will be airing nationally on public television. You have to check your local listings in your area, but it'll be airing different times, but it actually debuts Saturday, September 7th. And also if you want to go to familytravelck.com, that's our website. We'll be having updates there. We're also looking for tips from families because we love hearing from families. We love hearing at different places to go. And we're giving away a lot of trips to some of the destinations that we've been to in the show. So a lot of things going on this year, and we can't wait to hear from everybody across the country.
Thank you so much, Colleen.